this ride, when can they send a train out from the station? At what point? Like, does that to get to a certain block section, or?
The maximum they can, if they can get a train out every 58 seconds, that maximizes the ridership. 58 seconds. That's load, unload, dispatch.
Nice.
That's the sensor that's the block that sends a signal to the station to go ahead and release that train to get it started.
It's not necessarily. No, that clears that block. We don't actually have a signal that says you're okay. We do, but that's it. Kind of, but not really. It's really a block sensor. All right, so.
But I know it's supposed to be able to run 2 trains on the track at one time. Different persons.
Yep.
If everything goes according to plan.
All right, so. Hang on. Let's wait on. We need to wait. We're getting too strung out here.
Did Afterburn get new brakes this year? Because it keeps stopping in the brake run all the time.
Afterburn got a new control system.
Okay. Because like the first brake, when it comes into the end, it just always comes to a dead stop.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Access points.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And there's also more, but everyone has to press the dispatch buttons.
Yep.
Nice.
Afterburn got a new control system. It was having. I mean, it was put in back in 1999.
Oh yeah, it's 20 years old.
Yeah. So it was time for an upgrade.
Yeah.
The equipment on it. It uses the Allen Bradley PLC 5s, which have been obsolete for a while now. They don't make them anymore, so.
Does it have the same? It has. I saw the panel. It's like the same as Fury's, right? Pretty much.
No. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
the control system is very similar to Fury and Intimidator.
Yep.
So, it's all done by. It's all B&M stuff. Right here, buddy. So Consign actually does the control work for B&M. So Consign does all the retrofits for the B&M coasters. They also. Just as a side note, they did the control system for the carousel. We moved it. They also did the control system for the Flyers Force. So when we moved it, we put a new system on it also. So it uses a lot of the same safety processors that big coasters use on the small rides. All right, so this is something you'll probably never see unless you're on a tour, or you're one of these people that sneaks around and does stuff, or you get a job and work here. Because this big building behind you is our event warehouse. It's where we keep all of our Winterfest stuff. A little bit of a workshop space. But this area right here, this gravel area right here is where the station used to be for Thunder Road. So this is where you're at. So if you're wondering, not that I want to bring up Thunder Road again. That's just a hot mess, okay? So we're not going to talk about Thunder Road. But this is where Thunder Road used to be.
So it started right there and it kind of went out that way?
Yep, it started right here and went that way. Yep.
How long have you been doing this?
Been doing tours, or have I been here at
Working
Carowinds?
on roller coasters and Carowinds?
I started in Carowinds in 1985 fixing video games while I was going to school to get my electrical engineering degree at UNCC. So I started at the bottom and worked my way all the way to the top. And I do have no desire to be the general manager here, so this is where I'm going to stay. My wife has no desire to move anywhere else, so I'm planning on working. I'm 72, so I got 16 years to go. So if you want every coaster we build, I'm sure I'll do another tour for you. I'm 56.
Wow, you're young.
Yep, so still getting along okay. What?
Will we get to go in there?
No! No! That's not part of it. Wait a minute, this is a coaster tour, not a Winterfest tour. No! I have. Intimidator and Fury and Thunder Road, Cobra, and I don't know, Ricochet. I've done lots of tours over the years. It is. Ricochet is also made by the same manufacturer of this ride. Do you know who that is? That's right. How many mock rides do we have in the park? Nope. Oh. We have more than that.
5?
Flat rides.
Oh, flat rides, yeah.
Can anybody tell me how many there are and what they are?
Ooh.
Nope.
Ooh.
It goes round and around though.
Rock and
Up
roller?
and down. Yes, rock and roller.
That's a mock?
How about the other one?
Ricochet, Copperhead, Rock and Roller.
Peanuts Pirates?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, Peanuts Pirates. Peanuts Pirates is a mock ride. that came from Canada's Wonderland. That ride is over 40 years old now.
Oh wow.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Yep, they taken it out. It was sitting in the boneyard for a few years. We needed something, so they sent it to us. We rehabbed it. Worked with Bach on a few upgrades that needed to happen, so it runs really good.
That's a hidden gem. People don't realize how fun it is.
They don't.
They think it's a kid's ride.
Yeah, it's rather. I like
I love it.
That's the one like in.
Did it? Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like
I'm
a
glad
pirate
it
ship,
did.
and then
Oh, it's kind of like
they
rock and
turn.
roll.
You know, if you're
Yeah.
hard, you have to
Yep.
clean up your own mess, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
It's like
We
Rock
had
and roll, right?
I don't
Sort
think
of.
that because you're walking out of here, I saw cheese fries.
It's more like
We have
like an Eastern Express. Except the cars.
All right.
It's fun.
Now, what you'll find on this ride, you notice. Anybody who wants to listen, I'll tell
Yeah.
you. But this ride is really low to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's designed to be a real immersive experience. The thought was that you'd be up in the hills in the Blue Ridge area, running moonshine, running from the cops. So it's got that feel. And for those of you who've ridden it, it doesn't go straight for very much at all until the very end of the last brake run.
Oh yeah.
So other than the launch and the last one, it's moving, always doing something.
Do you think you guys will add more trees around the ride?
Add more what?
Trees?
Trees. Where would you like me to add trees at?
I don't know.
I'm open for suggestions. Where do you think I should put trees?
Right in the center.
Right in the center?
One.
Really? How many?
One.
One?
giant
What kind of tree? A big tree?
Yeah.
Would a big oak tree be good there?
Yeah.
Now oak trees are slow to grow, but
I know a couple they had to relocate when they get bigger. Those
Oh, yeah.
pine trees sitting over
oh, I'm not putting a pine. I hate pine trees. Yeah, I know.
Or an oak tree.
We tried to leave as many trees as we can whenever we do anything.
I don't know if anybody realized that.
Oh, we got a shout out?
Yeah, on the front it's like CoasterCrew.
Oh.
Oh.
Got a shout out.
So is there anything else? Anything else? Questions you got?
What's
Something?
next?
What's
Oh.
next?
Yeah.
What's the biggest attraction coming on?
Yeah.
They're going in.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what the next one is.
Will it be taller than Fury? Because I know you know a 10-year.
Yeah.
Now let me tell you something about our proximity to the airport.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not going to do the math for you. Okay, I'll let you do your own math. There's FAA regulations about how tall we can go with proximity to the airport.
I
So
used to be a pilot, so I know them.
yeah, so figure out how tall I can go here at the south gate. That's probably about as far as I can go with a ride.
500.
And then you'll know how tall I can go here. But when I did the math, it's 360 feet.
You can
Oh.
do 360 feet
When I-
dive coaster.
That when I did the math at the south gate, back gate, whatever you want to call it,
Mhm.
the tallest we could go here was 360 feet. Now,
Right.
no, the tallest one. The tallest one. Now anything taller than 200 feet around here
It has to have a light on it.
has to have a light on it. We've got 4 lights here.
They were working all night last night.
They better all be working.
Fury,
If they're white, then there's a
Intimidator,
problem.
Windseeker,
White at night,
the
there's a
other
problem.
one.
And those lights are about $8,500 a piece.
Oh geez. So they go out to the
They're
right.
LED, and they're about as big as you are. Those big red lights are about as tall as you are.
So those lights go out during the night. Does the ride have to shut down then?
No.
Oh,
We
'cause-
have to call the FAA though.
Oh.
Say, hey, we've got this light out.
Oh, I see.
It helps we've got 3 other ones in the
Yeah.
area.
Yep.
And the Sky Tower's been here since 1973.
Oh yeah.
Any pilot in the area,
Should know.
yeah,
Spares power.
they know what's going on.
Then you got the backup light, the white.
So all we have to do is report to the FAA. They notify the pilots in the area, and it's okay.
Kind of an off-topic question.
Sure.
What happened to the train?
The train.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
train?
you guys
The
used to
train that used to go under the bridge up the front gate.
The one that they
the
stopped
big-
running in 1975.
Yeah, how come it didn't last long? That was a classic.
That was before me. You know that there's a little bit of history of that train. The train's name was Melodia,
Okay.
and it did a stint in Michael Jackson's ranch.
Ah.
It did a stint at Disneyland, and I have no idea where it is now.
Ah.
But it's a real steam locomotive. But the name of it back then was Melodia. If you ever want to research it or look around, but it wasn't Michael Jackson's ranch, and I think it was at Disneyland. I don't think it ever meant Disney World. I think it was Disneyland.
The question.
missed that.
Oh, God.
We missed it.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get here till '85, so I'm not from around. I didn't grow up around here, so I never really. All I've seen is pictures of it and the track, of course.
Speaking of like defunct rides, what happened to Rip Roaring Rapids?
What happened to it?
Yeah.
It's closed.
Yeah.
We boarded up the entrance.
So we're adding new 10 to the queue lines and the station.
You know, this is what we did. We stole. Oh, there's a little Easter egg for you. The third shed roof that you get to in the queue line, the 10 from Rip Roaring Rapids is on that shed.
Oh. Cool.
Yep, we call that an Easter egg.
Okay.
You know,
Yep.
yeah, Mickey's got nothing on us. You know? So that's, and then somebody decided that it didn't look quite right, so somebody put some 10 back on. But the 10 from Rip Roaring Rapids that you're talking about, we took the old stuff off because it was weathered, and it was from Rip Roaring Rapids. So we like to save some of our history and put it places.
So you're not reaffirming it like what Dustberry Farm says.
Not yet. No. I don't know what our plans are for the Rapids other than the official line is it's closed.
Yeah. It was our last water ride.
And it's not on the map.
Right.
Yep. We're online.
Is there anything on the hurler, like if you'll get an RMC treatment or not?
Oh yeah, you guys took the trim brake off.
Oh, the hurler?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Just put your wood on it.
Yeah, and you guys took the trim brake off.
An RMC feature on the hurler. How did it work out for King's Dominion?
Worked out really good.
You like that ride?
Layout didn't stay the same. The layout didn't completely
Well,
stay
I
the same.
don't know that we're going to do that to the hurler anytime soon. I wouldn't rule it out, but right now our hurler actually runs good.
It does.
When they did it to theirs was not running at the time because they needed to do some.
Yeah, theirs was bad.
Yeah, there you go. He said it.
And
Track
theirs was
issues.
really
It
rough.
was known as a herder.
So what they did is they said, hey, we need to do a bunch of work anyway. Let's leverage what we're going to do, make something new. So that's what happened there. But ours is running really good.
Yeah, you guys took the trim brake off.
Especially after the new wood you added.
Yeah, and the trim brake's gone.
You know, that's one thing about a wooden coaster. Is you're, okay. Yep. If they, yeah, as long as they're not messing around with it.
Oh, don't.
Keep an eye on them. If they get out of sight, let me know. I got to go chase them down.
Can't go past that fence.
The thing about a wooden coaster, you're always going to be replacing wood on it. You're always going to have to be doing work on it because it's a living, breathing entity.
Mm-hmm.
Sure is.
Pain in the air.
That's okay. I can't control where all these people go, so I get nervous sometimes.
This is not like Fury where you got procs on the gate.
Yeah, there are.
There are procs on the gate?
Yeah, there are. That's the new Cedar Fair standard. There's 13 of them out here, by the way.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Wait, so with those, if you shake them, it'll shut the ride down?
Everything.
Wow.
Glasses. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. What happened yesterday?
Oh yeah, with the
Somebody
blockers.
had some keys in their pocket,
Oh.
right?
Uh-oh.
And keys are metal,
Oh.
and probably magnetic.
Uh-oh.
And guess what happened? Their keys got stuck to the bottom of the train,
Oh.
shut us down for an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh.
Because there's sensors out there that look, because there's a small gap between the magnets and those white fins up there, and if they get out of alignment, we need to know it.
Uh-oh.
So there's some paddle sensors up there, and what happened was the keys were attached to the magnet and tripped one of those sensors.
Oh, so it shut the ride
Now
down.
we have to shut down everything. We have to inspect all the launch systems, the bottom of every train. We have to figure out what tripped it, because you just have to. Otherwise, you're going to tear stuff up. So it took us. That's right. But what are you going to do to them? Saying you can't come back in the park. I can't do that. So that's. I don't know. I was not here when it happened. But that's why it's a no article ride. That's one of the reasons. The other reason it's a no article ride is to try to increase the throughput. And every coaster out here has a seatbelt on it. And that's because that's what we want to do. All right. You got another question?
No, we were just talking about you have different wheels that set different temperatures. Like some are like polyurethane wheels.
These
some
are all urethane wheels. Every wheel on this ride.
So you don't have like a different set of wheels that maybe like differently control the weather.
We do not. Nope. We do on the B&M coaster.
Yeah, I know
We
B&M.
mix and match wheels on the B&M coasters to control the speed based off the outside temperature.
Yeah.
These we do not.
Okay.
So I have a question of that. Like, since Afterburn's a B&M, like Intimidator and Fury, how come they can't run in below 40 degree weather? And
Now
Afterburn
can.
Yeah. Why is that?
Afterburn can because when Afterburn was designed, it was they designed it a little bit looser on the temperature and the speed. It's got plenty of energy. The first time we sent that ride around, it was snowing.
Wow.
So we know it will run in cold weather. Proven history. When we put in Intimidator and Fury, there again it was cold then. So the manual says 42 degrees. We proved it. Almost proved it on a lot of those. So we know that we can't go below those thresholds. On Afterburn, the manual didn't give us the temperature, but we know from history that it'll go in colder weather. So that's why.
Yeah, I've ridden Fury in the cold weather, and after that hammer, like that dive underneath the hill, it really slows down.
Oh yeah, it does.
Especially the trim brake goes off.
And you're still when Fury's running, you're still hitting that brake at about 50 miles an hour.
And that's like normal. That's normal.
But with all that airspace out there, it gets colder. It makes a big difference. What's that?
With the Nighthawk, do you ever decide have extra thoughts doing
Oh, you want to put a B&M flying coaster in instead of a Vekoma?
Yes, please.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I'm going to start a GoFundMe page.
Yes.
Once we get up to about $30 million, we'll do it.
Get a tattoo quote.
All right, you see where the little wooden red and yellow stuff is? That was directly under the station. That's where the fire suppression system came up. That's actually protection of water pipe. That was right underneath the station. Yep. So that's where the station was.
The coaster went that way.
Did it run this way? It went out that way. Yeah. Right through that the big flag complex.
Because it was out back, so it went down and then came back.
If you look at it on Google Earth,
Go back in time.
you can go back in time and go through the progression and actually see when it disappeared and see what's here now. It's really cool to do.
Like the wave pool. I think there's a wave pool. That's like where the two turnarounds were.
Yep.
Yep.
So is that Cedar Fair property out here where they're doing all the work?
At the hotel?
Oh, is that what they're
At the hotel.
Is that what that is?
Out front?
No, there's a land clearing here. You can see.
Oh, behind the door. Yeah.
No, that is not. No, I know what you're talking about. No, that's a big industrial park over there. They do a lot of stand-up buildings over there, warehouses, structures and stuff. Yeah.
Has Six Flags tried to take
Six Flags? No.
We don't say those words.
Yeah.
We can, but it's not really appropriate to talk about Six Flags.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm not allowed to say bad things about them. So.
Are y'all maxed out on new space or like
New space? What do you mean new? What is
Like-
define new space?
like with
Expansion.
Expansion.
Where you have to take things down. Or
you mean like that ride that's closed at the front end of the park?
Yeah, like that.
So I got plenty of space up there.
Yeah, but like, yeah.
I got plenty of space up there, don't I?
Yeah, I mean like taking stuff out, like.
We're not. Yeah, you know, we've got some more space to expand. But yeah, we're kind of starting to feel like we're locked in because.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
That's our CoasterCrew shout out guy.
Oh yeah. He was up front.
You know.
Whoever that is.
Yes.
Could I ask, have they ever thought about building a bigger drop line?
A bigger what?
Or drop tower?
Oh yeah.
Drop
this is
tower,
so
bigger
small.
drop tower.
Kind of like what?
We have.
Yeah,
We
Yeah.
have.
Like
but
the one at
the
King's
thing about a drop tower, how many people ride the drop tower?
I do.
No. Okay. How many people at one time can ride the drop tower?
About 15.
Unless you get a real big one, or you get a big.
16, right. So the big one at Kings Dominion and Kings Island run about 48 to 50, right? 50. So when you look at what the throughput is and how old that ride is, and does somebody want to do that again?
Well, it looks like you could build something like Dollywood's got.
What do they
Dollywood?
have?
What's it called?
Drop line.
Drop line.
30 foot.
But it like rotates around.
Yeah. How many people is that ride?
I think it's 24.
24. Okay.
What company is
So it's basically a modern. Okay, so they've got a 230 foot drop tower. Right. I've already got a drop tower. I like mine better than the 50 passengers because when you ride mine, you're actually falling at 32 feet per second squared. When you ride the big 50 passenger one, you get that parachute effect. You're not quite at the same. It's not the same acceleration coming down. I actually like mine better. It's only 160 feet tall, but I like it better. So.
Oh, because it's shorter.
About 305 and it has
All the estimates.
Yep. Anything else?
Just a comment.
Yeah.
First time rider on Plants vs. Zombies today. Thank you for such a unique ride.
Oh, you're welcome.
Zoning. I like that.
Zoning has it.
You've never done Plants vs. Zombies? It's a shooting dirt ride.
Yeah, they upgraded it this year.
I mean, yeah, you don't go.
We haven't gone on it yet. I like it. It's a fun ride.
Where is it anyway?
It's over. It's in like the kids area.
It's a neat experience. It really is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Right
Oh, I always thought that was just like an abandoned building.
No.
Right.
Oh.
I like that. Whether they go on a track.
I know, I'm ready to ride. My locker expired. Yeah. I wish they gave rain checks.
There's one thing I wanted to show you. Let's walk over to this big slug of granite.
Okay.